Yo, what is good, YouTube? We're back in another video, man. Let me take this shot. And today, we are here, man, to talk again about the philosophy of nothingness. And in this video, we're also going to talk about what really is an opinion, the etymology of opinion, and why would anyone's opinion even matter? Okay, so we're going to start this video off by talking about the nothingness that is everything, and that where we all come from, okay? So we all come from this nothingness, the absolute source, right? There has to be nothing first for there to be something, right? We have that laid out. Now, hold on, let me see if I have this in my pocket. Now we get to the point where we start to discuss. Okay, I do have it in my pocket. I have to actually concentrate a little bit on it. We get to the point where you start to discuss how, because everyone is nothing, that no one's opinion actually means anything, right? Because if we all came from nothing, bro, the only thing that matters on this earth, bro, is source purpose. If it's not about source purpose, why does it matter, you know? Like, look at this dog. He's doing something else, but if it's not about source purpose, why does it matter, you know? Like, if they're not serving source purpose like I am, honestly, their opinion doesn't matter. Nothing really matters but the absolute, you know, source. I'm just here, you know, I'm just here to do what I'm supposed to do, which is get back to the nothingness, bro. But really, there is nothing to get back to because we already are it. You know what I mean? So, but that's what it's all about, getting back to. I hear somebody in a different house. There's a lot of distractions going on. But then we're going into my etymology of opinion. What is an opinion, bro? I started to think about this the other day, and I realized that an opinion, if you break it down, bro, like, I didn't actually look it up, but you don't have to look up everything, bro. Like, some stuff you could, like, just break this shit down. And it doesn't have to be, you don't have to be able to go and look it up in a definition for it to actually make sense, bro. Like, it doesn't have to be in an actual dictionary for it to make sense. So an opinion, what an opinion really is, like, say if somebody's trying to voice their own opinion on you, like, say if you wanted to not go to college and you wanted to just get a full-time job, or you wanted to become an entrepreneur, and they start trying to voice their opinion on you, and they're like, oh, well, a lot of people aren't really successful with that, or it's really hard to do that on your own, and I think you should go to college and, you know, get a business degree first. That's them voicing their opinion. And opinion is, when we break it down in this way, op, and then in, and then on, bro. Forget the I, bro. Forget the I. And if you wanted to, the I could be even ion, bro, on the energy, bro. But I don't do that, bro. But the OP stands for operating in, on, bro. It's operating in, on. So they're operating in and on you when they're placing their opinion on you, and they're basically trying to tell you how they would live your life, bro. But I mean, you're down here to live your life. So I mean, you could take opinions from other people, and if it resonates with you, you know, or if it's helpful, you know, it doesn't. So sometimes you don't want to hear an opinion, or I wouldn't say that though. I was gonna say sometimes you don't want to hear an opinion, but it's true. But then that would be a fact, so that's different. But you know, there are helpful opinions, but yeah. So, but in the bad case, it's like they're operating in and on you, trying to tell you how they would live your life. But like I said, you're down here to live your life, you know, so you don't really need that, bro. Anyways, then we get into where does an opinion actually come from? So say like an opinion on like sports or just like food and all this, like, or like how you should live your life. Let's go to how you should live your lifestyle, because that's the most important one. Like, where does that opinion actually come from that you should go to college, bro? Like, where do these people actually get that opinion from? Like, where do they actually get that idea from? They get it from the fact that they've been indoctrinated for so many years, bro. So really, it's not even their opinion. It's been given to them by inception. Like, it's not even their opinion, bro. They just heard it so many times, and it's just been reinforced, and like, you know, the idea has been pushed to them so many times that they just, and maybe they have gone and saw what it did for them, I guess, and now they want you to go, bro, because they see a lot of other people that don't go, and they think, oh, bro, I don't want you to end up like them. It's really from fear, bro. Goddamn. It's really from fear. It's from fear and indoctrination at the same time. Because, like, literally, dog, there's a teacher in one of my classes, and he'll, like, there's this guy, you know, like, he told the teacher he wants to be an entrepreneur. He's like, oh, well, you don't know if that's gonna last. You don't know if you, like, that, you know, he's, like, just basically trying to shut this dude's dream down, basically, like, indirectly, but, like, basically, you know. The fuck is it? Anyways, bro, so, yeah. So basically, none of that actually matters, because you have to think, what does this person's opinion actually matter? Like, who are they? Like, to me, this is now like, I don't know. To me, some stuff I forget to like speak about because I already like live it now. But you have to think about, like, who actually is this person for me to be taking their opinion and then like living my life on it. You know what I mean? So like the questions you have to ask, like, where did they get this from? Who is this person? Why should I take anything, you know, why should I take their opinion seriously and like live my life the way that they're telling me? And, you know, all this. And then you also have like different examples of like, say like, the reason an opinion actually matters. The reason an opinion, you know, the way it formulates into beginning to matter to somebody, you know, is from it's the illusion of caring. You know, why because why should you care? You know, it's just an illusion, bro. Like, there's no reason to care about a lot of things, but it's like, if you put, like, why are you caring about the opinion of somebody that you don't know and that isn't benefiting your life? That's the thing. Like, say it's like some people even care about just a random person walking outside on the street. Say if they're like, oh, I don't like your, you know, this, or like they yelled out something bad to them. Some people might get offended and they might like have a bad day about that, or just somebody on the road or some shit. Or like you might care more about an opinion of like a friend. Like, say if your friend like was like, they heard your song and you really liked your song, but they were like, oh, bro, this is ass. And like, say that opinion could really hurt you, because like you thought this person was a real close friend. Like, you got a lot of memories, like you built up trust with them or some shit. Like, but all that is bondage. Like, none of that really matters. That's what you realize. That's why you can't trust nobody, because a lot of people switch up. But you think that you hold that person's opinion so high, and you have like gravitational energy put into them, bro. Like that's what I'm realizing. You have gravitational energy put into them from all this, you know, time and energy and you thinking that they're greater. So when they actually do something that shows you the opposite of what you thought they were, it like hits you like that gravity, bro. The gravity of the situation hits you like, damn, this person's the opposite of what that I really thought they were. You really get hit with you get hit with the shock. So, you know, it's like you really should only you should know how to. Bro, I keep hearing these sounds, but I'm skipping school. I'm thinking it's like my mother or something. I'm not getting scared, but like, you gotta be ready for action, Cause I live with crazy people, bro. I deal with crazy people. So, anyways, so let me get back to what I was saying. Jeez, what was I very much on? So it's like you should only care about what you should value your opinion the most highly, first of all. And then you should know how to differentiate between people who are just like saying things. Because some people, they just really actually just say stuff. Like some people just be haters, bro. Like they would just be haters. Like, you'll think they're your friend, but on the deep side, or they might not even be your friend, and they'll just be straight haters, bro. Like they won't have a good energy in their body for you. Like sometimes it could be it for everybody, or it could just be for simply just you, just because of how good your energy is and how like special you are, like how powerful they know you are, bro. Because a lot of people, they see our potential and they don't like that, bro. They actually will try to like joke on you about things that don't matter. They'll try to like just put you down, bro. So you'll like feel less motivated. You'll feel less great about yourself. They want to like take that light from you. A lot of people. It's crazy, man. But it's not crazy after you go through it so much and after you learn about it, because you realize like why they want to do it. It's because they don't have it. They're like fucking vultures, like rats, bro. Except they're not feeding off the dead, but they're scavengers, looking for any energy source that they can find and then take. You know, I'm not saying like that they have like that's what they're doing 24/7, but like a lot of these, you know, sometimes, bro, sometimes they're just bad people, and then sometimes, bro, there's like actual like bots in this matrix that, I mean, most of these people are not like real. I'm like calling them people, but when you really get deep into this shit, like they're not actual people, bro. Like the only real people that we should consider real are the real thinkers, because those are the only people that opinions actually matter. Like that might sound real egotistical, but if it does, then you probably shouldn't be on this channel, because you wouldn't actually understand the magnitude and, you know, the depths of what I'm talking about. And the reason I say that is because, you know, that they're not real people is because they don't act like, they move like instinctively, and they move like, even though a lot of them might not follow everything, most of them, they move like with the herd mentality. Like they gotta be social. They gotta, you know, have these worldly material shits. Like they really like need this shit and all this and that, bro. Like they just, a lot of them, they'll never, you know, reach up to the higher aspect of what we're really here for, because they're not there really here for it, you know. But like, what I mean, what we're here for, like what everybody should be doing on the planet, bro. So, you know, and then it's like, then we have to also go in a bit deeper, because sometimes like there's like different aspects to these things, bro. Like there's like different aspects. So, bro, I'm getting paranoid, bro. I thought I saw somebody, bro. I think I'm getting paranoid, bro. Could be. I might have to stop the video real quick and get it active. But so you have to get into the aspect of like somebody that is older than you that might be trying to give you advice. They might be trying to like give you advice, thinking that you need this advice because oh I've been there and this and that. This, and they might think that they're smarter than you just because they're older, but that's their paradigm. Like that's what they envision, but in reality they don't really know what you know. And we're also talking about like people who like think they know more about you than what you even tell them, bro. Like they'll think they know they'll call you this and that. They'll assume that they have a better idea than this on you, and that they could guide you better on it. You know, if you know the truth in yourself, you don't even have to like even like be like, oh bro, I don't need you and this and that. Like you could tell them like, bro, like I'm good. I'm not gonna, what I tell them, I'm good. Like honestly, I'm good. I'm not gonna take your advice, so don't give it to me, because Dude, I'm hundreds of years past people, bro. Hundreds of years. I don't need no advice from anybody, whether they be like, I mean, well, I'm not saying like I won't take advice from nobody, but I'm not saying like I don't like need it. Like people just trying to like come in my life and feel like that I need it, you know. If somebody's like, oh, bro, you know, you want some advice, you know, I might take it. But if they're like overstepping a boundary, you know, I don't need that. So they could be like I'm saying, they could be like 20, 30, 40, 50. I don't give a damn, bro. Like, I know more than people that have lived 100, like 90 years, 80 years, 70, 60 years, you know what I'm saying? Even no matter what year they are, bro. And I'm only 18, bro, in this vessel. Dog, like in real life, in real shit, like I still feel like real young, bro. Like, I don't know. I feel like eternal, bro. Like I don't know, bro. I feel like I'm just gonna be at this, like, around this age range. I feel real young. It's probably because my exercise is being connected with a source, and, you know, being on that high vibration, and just being awakened, and also being on SR, you know, celibacy, you know, not just releasing that, because that's a very important part. Like, people don't really talk about that, but like there's actually some like scientific shit, like deep shit on that. like if you look it up in science, they're not gonna tell you, but like if you read like these type of books, they'll tell you like that if you like, the more you release, like, you can age quicker, bro. Like that's why a lot of times people don't know. That's why these grandpas end up dying before the wife does, bro. It's because they've been releasing that fucking seed all the time, damn it. That's why they end up living shorter a lot of the time. Not all the time, but anyways, man, that's pretty much about this video. It's getting pretty long, and I'm gonna end it here. See y'all in the next one.